Why are we robots?
I don't know. It's your dream, Tally. Everything we have been doing is due to your imagination. You are quite a creative person. You would have fit in quite well with the writers during this era because they believed that imagination was extremely important. Uniqueness and originality was key to writing poetry. Some writers even dabbled with the drug opium to let their minds find interesting ideas. For example, Thomas de Quincey was so influenced, he wrote a book called Confessions of an Opium Eater.
Where can I find this opium stuff? It sounds like loads of fun. Maybe I should dabble a bit with it so I can truly appreciate their ingenious ideas. Right?
No. That is completely prohibited. This is an educational dream. No drugs for you.
Oh. So what are we going to learn first?
Literature. I am going to tell you about the main writers, their different writing styles, and the influences on their writing. Novels weren't very popular during this era. The authors were predominantly women. Jane Austen wrote her famous books, but they didn't earn fame until the Victorian era. Many of the stories had damsels in distress. The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas had a theme of nationalism. The author William Godwin and his wife Mary Ellen Stonecraft wrote revolutionary books on human and women's rights. The historical novel was well known due to Sir Walter Scott.
Wow, this is fascinating. Go on.
Poetry was more prominent. Poets expressed themselves by writing about exotic places, the supernatural, medieval times, myths, the common person, and of course nature. Poetry expressed nature using emotions and imagination. Poets tried to vitalize the sense of wonder.
When you said exotic places, did you mean Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry?
Sure. Continuing on, lyrical ballads, written in 1799, by William Wordsworth and Samuel Coleridge transformed poetry. This collection of poems is known as the first works of the era. Samuel Coleridge, 1772 until 1834, was a poet and a philosopher. He attained wonder by changing the natural laws. His readers felt a sense of supernatural powers and a different way of living. He spread natural poetry as a place where people could feel relaxed from the social laws of society. William Wordsworth, 1770 to 1850, his most famous work is The Prelude, an autobiographical poem.